Yo, what is up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Magic Arena. You'll be happy to know that Kaldheim draft is now the flashback, or whatever draft you want to call it, on Arena. And this is going to be the Arena Open this following weekend. Today is January 16th of this recording. The Open is January 21st, so depending on when you're watching this, you might have a chance to practice. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment after the video's done. If you forgot what this format is all about, a bunch of snow themes. Snow is like the main theme, but then there are a bunch of other themes in the format, like foretell cards are in the format. So a card like Vega the Watcher here gets some utility from casting a card from the foretell zone. Giants are a thing in this format. Dwarves, warriors, aggression, I don't know. Anyways, what's our pick one, pack one? We have a Crippling Fear removal spell that I think I'm going to take here. I don't have much time to go over the pack, but there are some good aggressive options. Oh, Boast is in this format as well, so you'll see a bunch of old things for sure. But I'm going to go over the cards that I think are the best and try not to go over every single card. This format was, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, people said. I don't remember exactly when. Feels like a lifetime ago, but not too old in terms of Magic, so you'll probably note a lot of cards, or recognize a lot of cards, and some of them are like reprints, like the Ravenous Lindworm here, or at least if it's not a reprint, there are cards that are basically the same thing that are just printed with a different name, like Honey Mammoth, right? Honey Mammoth is the same as Ravenous Lindworm, I think. Anyways, first pick, Crippling Fear here. Getting past, sagas are also a thing. There's no read ahead on these ones, so they're just the normal sagas. This one's okay. Raven's Warning, it makes a bird. You might get to draw a card with that bird, and then you can get a card from your sideboard. Casting 2 spells a turn is also a theme in this format, so Bloodsky Berserker is not bad. It can get pretty big pretty quickly. The counters are permanent. The menace is until end of turn. Elven Bow is a solid equipment. There's a whole cycle of these equipments. I'm going to go ahead and just choose the bow here real quick. Sorry, taking too long to go over the cards, but the nice thing about the Elven Bow and any of the equipment like these, there's a whole cycle for each color, is that you can get a creature attached with it immediately if you want to, and a lot of the equipment are just good on their own. So let's move into our pack 3. Snowlands are pretty high pickups if you're going to try to move into the snow deck. So Snow-Covered Swamp would not honestly be a bad pickup here. Green-black is, I think, the elf theme, the elf-like graveyard theme, so a Ravenous Rats, that's an elf, is not too shabby. Goldvein Pick. This was a surprise all-star in this format, especially in like the red-white aggro decks where you had a lot of cheap evasive creatures. It pumps for 1, it equips for 1, and you get a treasure, so it can get you ahead on the mana. You can tell I'm making a video here as we have like 7 cards backed up. Kind of like taking the pick, but I think I'll go with the Disciple or the Land here. Maybe we can try to build a sweet elf deck. I don't know. Getting past another of these Bloodsky Berserkers. Definitely not a bad card to take if we wanted to. Demon Bolt. Oh, actually, one of the best commons in the format. It foretells. So all foretell is 2 colorless, and then the foretell cost is the cost that you actually pay from the foretell zone. Sigrid God-Favored being passed to us. Not a bad white value creature. I think I like taking the Bolt here instead if we're going to see that 4th pick. Into, and there's another Elven Bow here. Death Knell Berserker's also pretty solid with all of the equipment type effects in the format. Let's see, Doomscarred Titan's not bad for the foretell. Nice aggro top end card. We could try to take Turgrid's Shadow. Some decent removal there. I don't mind just taking another bow though. I think bows are solid. Okay, yeah, so it looks like maybe green-black elves could be a thing. There's a whole cycle of these lands. The Skemfar Elderhall, you see the Gates of Istfell here. They all have a good ability, and they're all of the enemy colors, or allied colors together. So yeah, maybe we're going to lean towards that green-black as we get the Death Knell Berserker here on the wheel. Or maybe there's one of enemy and allied colors. I don't actually remember how many of these lands are in the format, but you can see getting another pack with 2 of the lands here. Okay, that is a kind of a late Frostbolt, which is a decent removal spell in this format. It's not great. You really need the snow permanents to make it worthwhile, because 2 damage is often not good enough. But I think we'll take the cheap burn spell here over the Snakeskin Veil, just because we saw that Demon Bolt a little bit later, so kind of makes sense to do so. Way Down is okay. If we wanted to take that, there's also a Guardian Gladewalker. There's a bunch of changelings in this format. The Guardian's in the only 2-drop changeling that you can pick up. I guess we'll take the changeling over the Way Down since we have a bunch of removal already. Here's another one of the cast 2 cards. In addition to like a Raider's Carve, which I like this card quite a bit. It's easy to curve out and attack on turn 4 with this and get some extra value, but there's also a Koma's Faithful for the land/elf value. But I think I like taking the Carve here. Wheeling some irrelevant cards. Wither Crown is like maybe okay removal. Turn something into a 0-power creature. Alright, and then these last few pickups here are all irrelevant. Oh, okay. Well, we got another Death Knell Berserker and a Village Rites. I'll take another Death Knell. We already have the 2 bows to go along. Jarl of the Forsaken is another decent black creature here. It lets my smaller creatures attack in, and then we can kill something bigger, you know? Getting another Elven Bow on the pack number 2 open. Bloodsky Massacre, another really solid... Actually, I guess we could be red-black. This is a reason to draft red-black, isn't it? My green is not anything special. It's just the 2 bows and the Gladewalker. We have a couple Berserkers already, don't we? The 2 Death Knells. So if we go like turn 2 Death Knell, turn 3 Bloodsky Massacre, that's really good. So 3 mana makes a 2/3 menace. Then on the following turn, whenever a Berserker attacks, you draw a card and lose a life. And that's not 1 or more. So this triggers each time for each Berserker. And then the last mode is not usually super relevant, but can add some extra mana. No, I think I'll take that here. Do want to point out Avalanche Caller, one of the better win cons for a snow deck. Just kind of an innocuous 2-drop, but it turns your lands into snowlands into 4/4s later on. Reflections of Lit Yara is really fun. I don't think it's necessarily good, but it's very fun. Let's see, for us, we have like a Fearless Liberator. It's a 2-mana 2/1 with the boast ability being the make a 2/1. Rune of Mortality. You might remember the runes are in this format, 1 of each color. All of them draw cards when they enter, and then they each have some different ability. Axguard Cavalry is very good for the red-black deck. But I think we go with the Fearless here. Ooh, into a Carter's Vicious Return. So what does this do again? You can sack a creature. When you do, deals 3 damage to any target. That's decent. Each player discards a card. That can be okay depending on, and then the 3rd mode is return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, that's nice. Good little value card here. Passing a Way Down, passing a Run Amok. Now this is turning into a good red-black deck for sure. Here's another Berserker. This is a 3-mana 3/2. With some snowlands, you can give this menace, so this could be frequently a decent win con. Notably, you do not get to add snowlands to your deck at the end of the draft. You have to take them during the draft if you want to play them. So just note that if you're going to play this format, you do not get snowlands for free. That would just make the snow deck way too good. It's like that 4th or 5th Elven Bow we've seen. We're going to provoke the trolls here. This is okay. Usually you're using this to kill something or finish off the opponent, but sometimes you do get the +5 effect if you have a creature big enough to survive. There's an Axguard Cavalry. This is one of the better 2-drops for the red aggressive decks. It's a Berserker as well. I do want to note that we're passing a Snow-Covered Swamp, which would be good. Shimmerdrift Vale, also a great snowland, and then 3 good green cards. A Lindworm, a Sculptor of Winter, fantastic green ramp card, and then a removal spell. So a lot of good green coming around this direction, but we're getting a lot of good cards ourselves as we get a Hoggy Mob here. Decent top-end card. That's a very late Rimewood Falls, hot damn. Rimewood Falls, I think, is the best snowland in the format, because blue-green is the snow colors, the main snow colors. Raven Wings is okay here for us. We do have like the double Death Knell Berserker, which it's good with, plus giving flyers, or giving your creatures flying. when you have a nice aggro deck like this, makes sense. I'm going to take the Snow Mountain here over the Village Rites, as it helps out our Grim Draugr, and also if we get enough, then the Frostbite gets a little more value as well. Cavalry on the wheel's fantastic. Good. Do we want to play the Shackles of Treachery? Maybe? This is the right deck for a card like that. I don't think these are what we want. And some last pick random cards. Okay. Late struggle. So green being open from that direction. But we have a really good base to a red-black aggro deck. I would like to get 1 or 2 equipment if possible. Ideally, we get like one of the Gold Vein picks. We get, I think it's called like Berserker's Helm or something would also be good. We opened an Icebreaker Kraken. Yikes. I can't remember if this card was good or not. I believe it was not. 1 less to cast for each snowland you control. So even if you have 5 snowlands, it still costs 7. Yeah. Don't remember that one being any good. Marit of the Frost, though, was a very nice one. Good changeling. Snow creature. For us, we have another Berserker or like Dwarven Reinforcements. A decent foretell card that can just help you go wide. How many Berserkers do we have in our deck? 7, not bad. So yeah, the Crippling Fear might not be awful in our deck because we can make a bunch of Berserkers and then kill everything that's not a Berserker. Gonna probably take another Jarl here, I would think. Again, help our small creatures push into the larger ones. Do want to take note of like Bergstrider. This is one of the better blue creatures in the format. 5 mana 4/4 that if you have a snowland that you've used to help cast it, locks down a creature, just very good. Maybe we wheel the way down. Egon, God of Death. I don't recall this being great. Let's see. Beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't sacrifice it, draw a card. Oh, no, this wasn't bad. And the Throne of Death actually pretty relevant too for some card advantage. So it's okay early on if you want to just like cycle it. And then later on, it pretty big creature for not enough or not much mana investment. Ooh. Skemfar Avenger. Another really nice pickup for us. This is one of the better Lord type rares we were looking for. 2 mana 3/1 Berserker. Whenever another non-token elf or Berserker you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life, so that's perfect. Raise the Draugr would be really good for us too. The second mode being return 2 target creatures that share a creature type. So with as many Berserkers as we have, that could be just a draw 2 creatures effect. There's that now, but we do also have a Skemfar Shadow Mage. Okay. So this is a good win con in these style of decks, because you can often ping the opponent out for a bit of damage. I do want one of these Raise the Draugrs, though. But I feel like it might still be better to take the Skemfar, since that's an uncommon, and we could still see another Raise the Draugr. Late Squash. I don't have any giants, do I? So this is going to be a 5 mana 6 damage burn spell in our deck, which is okay, I guess. I don't think Dusk Wielder is any worthwhile. Again, some late good green, Sculptor of Winter there. Skull Raid's okay. We might run that. Another Grim Draugr with 1 Snowland. Maybe, although unlikely. So we didn't get the equipment we were looking for this pack, did we? Yeah, we didn't get enough ways to pump our creatures. These Death Knell Berserkers are so much worse when you don't have a couple pieces of equipment to really get them there, you know? This has some value with the Aegon now. I guess that's fine. I don't think we're going to be running Open the Omen Paths as a bad pump effect. I think this deck was really close to good, but it just missed getting one or two more equipment to help out. So, as such, I might be running a lot of 2/2s for 2. Let's see, these are all... I think we're going to cut the Grim Draugr and run 16 lands here. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, yeah, red-black Berserker aggro here in the Kaldheim flashback draft. I think our deck's decent, but maybe missing just a little bit of oomph. I did a bunch of these Kaldheim drafts right on stream before recording this video, and I never did better than a 3 winner. We fought Coma multiple times. We had 2 different decks with 4 Saros packmates. I didn't get to note any of those during the draft, I don't think, or maybe I did, but wasn't having very good luck. Hopefully we can turn it around with this deck, where we're on the draw, but we have a turn 2 Berserker plus turn 3 Bloodsky Massacre, so good opening hand for sure. Opponent with a turn 2 War Master, so if they play a couple of elves afterwards, it's going to be kind of annoying for us. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Sure. So War Master can go ham. Oh, they have the pick now too. What if they just equip and pass? I guess they probably want to get the treasure though. Yeah. So I'm gonna take 3, they get a treasure. They have a way to blow up my enchantment? No, that's not bad. Let's go to combat. Alright, well, sometimes your opponents just get really good draws. Nothing you can do about that. The Vicious Return is going to let us kill the War Master at least before they can fully go off. And we're about to add 2 extra mana next turn from Massacre and playing out 2 Berserkers, so that's good. I don't think I mind them getting an extra treasure at this point. So we're going to go Vicious Return plus Carve here, most likely. Kill their War Master. Play out our Carve. Pass. I'm going to discard the Hoggy Mob to the second mode of Vicious Return, and then we can get the Hoggy Mob back on the third trigger. I could also discard Squash and just play out the mob next turn, I guess. So they're going to crew and attack with everything, is the guess. They must have put a land on top with Carve, right? Yep. Alright. No, I guess we can just discard the land instead. They're playing Cinderheart Giant, huh? Yeah, we'll just pass. This is really good for us if they crew the carve and attack. Okay, so I'm going to take 6 here. I'm not blocking, or 4 here rather. I'm not blocking and chumping. Alright, so we get our Death Knell Berserker back. Has a 3/3, that's pretty nice. Good value there. Kind of need to start attacking a little bit too. Did you draw another good spell? No. So presumably if we see a spell, that's a good thing. If we get a land, that's good, because we get it off the battlefield, or get it off the top of our library for free. That is a little bit of a risky spell to draw. Wow. Ugh. Opponent's draw was really good this game. That if they draw a creature that can crew the carve. Alright, looks like we're gonna live at least a turn or two. That's fine. We need to keep attacking, so we play the Avenger here. Crew. Smack. That's an okay draw, I guess. Does this make a Berserker? It does. Nice. Maybe they're starting to brick a little bit. We're not hitting lands, but that means we are drawing spells. I guess... Yeah, I guess I should probably kill their Sentinel here. So can't quite go for lethal, because this is crew 3, so I think instead we're just gonna still just attack for 4 to play it safe. And leave back 2 blockers. Phew! Alright. Well, they had a really good initial draw, but it looks like they petered out there at the end. So, fortunate there for us. Got the win. Feels good. You'll note I haven't played limited in... Ranked limited. This is ranked right now. In about a month and a half. So we did revert down from Mythic to Platinum again. We ended the Bro War season top 3. But now we gotta do the grind. Ugh. GG, go next. Okay, on to game number 2. On the draw again. A little bit risky, but I'm gonna keep this. And we drew the perfect. Beautiful. So turn 2, Berserker, turn 3, Berserker. Kind of a removal spell, removal spell. We have a turn 2 Magda. New game plan, we're going to play turn 2 Elder Fang Disciple. Because if they use a removal spell on the Disciple, we're really happy with that. And that trades with the Magda still. Alright, and I'm blocking. Old Growth Troll, love it. Funny thing is we have a 2/5 that can just block that really well, and this has Menace, so unless they decide to leave back the Troll, it's likely that we get to attack and draw a card next turn. That's fine by me. And Foretell, okay. Draw. Play out this Skim. I think I'm gonna gain a life instead of making them lose one, because we have many more cards than they do. Sure, if you want to use a trick to finish off my 2/5, I'm okay with that. Ah, here's the Packmate I was talking about. One of the best commons, if not the best common in the format. 4 mana, 3/3 draw a card, and you can foretell it for 2, so it's just really freaking solid. Let's see here. Well, the Frostbite doesn't look like it's going to get much better, so let's just kill their 2/1, and then we can attack with our Menace creature. And then I guess I'm going to go double creature, because we don't need to squash any of those. Our 2/5 is just a good blocker here. Need to save squash for probably like a Lindworm or whatever. Need to find our Wings enchantment. Huh. Alright, I'll just make the same block. Okay. Scary Firewalker. Land. Pass. Interesting. Oh, that's a good draw, because we can give it haste with the Cavalry. I'm fine with this. Alright, we're going to play a little bit defensively now and just pass, since they have the Firewalker that can boast and get free cards otherwise. That is too bad. But we can now Jarl that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go trade. Ooh, that sucks. They got rid of Lindworm permanently. They can only play that until end of turn. Alright, so we are definitely ahead. They can make a 4/4 with the Old Growth, but then we can just squash it. Ruined Crown is another really good card. Again, there are runes of one of each color, and wow, the one they got is a +1/+0 in haste, so that's going to be quite the awkward scenario for us. We're going to have to pass here and just squash when they make a 4/4 instead. I could wait for them to equip, but I think that's a little bit risky in case they draw like Snakeskin Veil. So that's 5 damage haste, 6 damage haste. Alright, I just need to draw like one good card. That kind of works. I can crew it. And then haste it. If they draw any creature, I lose, but I'm gonna just have to settle with that fact. Because I'd have to chump their creature anyway, so. No guts, no glory. That cannot block alone. Okay. Went for the win, and we were successful, baby. Let's go. Let's go to... oh. Getting Berserk. Ugh. I think the most fun decks in the format are like the 5-color snow decks, but aggro decks can be very, very good in this format. As we are on the play here with a decent aggressive hand. I don't actually have a 2-drop creature, but I have 2 cards that I could foretell here. Yeah, so let's get the reinforcements online. Blue-green land from the opponent. They're probably going to be on the snow deck. Faithful, if it dies, can fuel our Aegon for a little bit. Hell, we could even just go Raven's Wings, equip, and hit from 4 lifelink next turn. Which I think we're going to do since they decided to play a 1-3 as a blocker, so we get to punish them pretty nicely. I mean, that's an 8-point life swing right there already. Alright, let's go to combat. Things looking on the up and up here. Another one of the constructed level foretell cards. Behold the multiverse. Five for 5. Ain't gonna cut it this time. That's actually not bad. Oh, wait, no. Vandal's all creature types, I lied. So it's actually not good. So let's just attack for 4 lifelink in the air again. And I guess we'll just pass. We're no rush to do anything. Linda. Boo. Alright, we're block. And we'll Jarl. Okay, we can attack with both. Then we can provoke that troll. I mean, I'm at a healthy life total too, and now we have a few cards in our graveyard, so I can play the Aegon out. Oh, they get to Marit as the Masked Vandal and kill my Raven's Wings. That's good. Okay. And foretell a card. I guess we'll just attack the Coma Faithful into their Vandal. Oh, they're gonna block. Oh. I thought they would just trade with the 1-3, but this works. Because that mills a bunch of cards, which means we would get to Aegon, but now that they're gonna block with their 3-5, I'm happy to Jarl out again. Another Lindworm, sheesh. And another foretell. Okay, well, let's attack with our 3-2 now that we've drawn Carter's Vicious Return, and if they block with Linda, we can finish it off by sacking our 2-1. This gets a creature back from our graveyard in a couple turns as well. They have stable... I'd say they're winning right now. Obviously, we have a huge life advantage on them, but their creatures are going to be larger, their cards are going to be more powerful. Yeah. I think we're going to discard the Crippling Fear now. a snakeskin veil, sure. Copy packmate. Yep. Okay. What are their foretell cards then if they're making all these weird attacks? Let's hold full control here. Target the Jarl. And then we can frostbite their 4/4, and the Jarl will kill it. This is fine. So we can use the ping to finish off. Alright. I mean, I could play this out as Throne of Death to draw cards, but... Jeez, they have another Mirror Lake. Yeah, their deck's pretty good. Three Behold the Multiverse? Sheesh. How many packmates do they have, too? 2 Lindworms. I guess we only saw 1 packmate. They only have 9 cards left in their deck, though. So they do have to kill me. Like, I guess the Behold the Multiverse... Maybe we play for the deck out now. If we get to untap, we can squash their target for their Mirror Lake, too. No. I think this might be okay. Another foretell card. Oh, wait, right. That was Behold the Multiverse, presumably. I mean, I'm still going to attack with our 6/6. Okay. Yeah, they're not even casting their Behold. Gain 2 life for each foretold card you own. Return target card with foretell from your graveyard to your hand. I see. Well, they're back to 20. I'm at 36. Do it. Go for the copy of the Mistwalker. This is going to be a weird game. This is... I think this is going to come to decking. I have 10 cards in my graveyard for the God of Death. Yeah, I guess that's good enough to use. I wanted to do this in response to them Mirror Laking, but I think we'd want to kill the Mistwalker anyways, eventually. Okay. 6 cards left in their deck. That's fine. Sure. Sure. Do we have another Coma's Faithful or a way to get it back? Because if we do, we could mill him that way, because it mills both players. Like, I think we just sit now, right? They're gonna copy their War Master, though. Yeah, the War Master's gonna kill us. They will definitely kill us faster than I can kill them. I was due for lands. We had to hit a lot of spells. So they take their struggle for Skemfar. I think they're supposed to take the... oh, they took the... yeah, they did. Four cards left in their deck. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another elf that's gonna double trigger. Yeah. This is basically game over. I wonder, maybe I am supposed to let my other creature die. I mean, I have to block here, and I'm still taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeesh. If I draw removal for War Master, there's a small chance. No. Nope, nope, nope. Good beats. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I had that Crippling Fear still in my hand somehow. But that ain't gonna do it. Alright, GG's. So if I... did I have fun that match? If I hold the... squash for something else... the flyer, I think, still gets us? I don't know. Opponent had a good deck. Not much I can do there. Okay, on to the next game. Another good hand. Turn 2 Berserker, turn 3... oh, wait, no, this is not the rare one. I mean, we're also on the draw. Hand's just okay. Another turn 1 Mirror Lake, so... looks like... wait... Mirror Lake and then Cavalry. So 3 color snow? Yeah, 3 color snow. I think we're supposed to trade with that even though we have our Raven Wings in our hand. Since they're on the play especially, that Cavalry can just let them go off too quickly. Ooh, Sculptor of Winter with the Glittering Frostland is kind of juicy. So I think we're just gonna kill that to not let them have like 10 mana next turn. We can squash the first big thing they play. I don't mind that so much, I guess. Just Cavalry plus Jarl. We're gonna hold lands now for the second chapter of the Vicious Return. This is not where we want to be. It's turn 6 or 7 or something, and the opponent's at 20 life. I don't necessarily mind that. Kind of hoping they have another struggle for Skemfar here, and then we just get to Jarl their Vandal. Don't think I'm supposed to block, though. Outrider, that is a good one. Let's get the Coma's Faithful online before the Vicious Return, for the mill value. It's fine. Okay. Milled a few relevant cards from them, at least. The only problem with not killing the Outrider immediately is that now they could get it a little bit bigger, yeah. They could play a bigger creature with it. So, got a trade there. Okay. Until I draw a land, I don't think I want to play out the Vicious Return quite yet, even though the Vicious Return was pretty good on their 4/3. We still have Squash available. And the best creature that I can return right now is like a 2/2, so... They've been sitting on 5 mana for a long time. I mean... I'm waiting for them to play a Lindworm. Oh, they discarded a land there, so probably no Lindworm then, I guess. Okay. Just trading blows back and forth for a little while. I will flash this out. I assume they're going to use a removal spell now. But if they don't, then we swing the race in our favor. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to take one more hit from their Masked Vandal. Now we don't need to. We can hit for 2, play the Avenger. Binding of the Old Gods, annoying. Sure. So I guess they're just holding on to a bunch of removal as well. We'll finally fire this off. Not surprising that they've been holding that. Reinforcements wasn't a terrible draw. Am I gonna triple block if they attack? I might have to. They might also now Lit Yara, their Vandal. Well, that's not what we wanted to see. Let's see here. This can go face, right? Yeah, 3 damage to any target, but... I'm not feeling good about our spot anymore. What does this do? Oh good, that just kills us in 2 turns. In fact, they can just copy with Lit Yara. Alright, GG's. That was a really sad game. We need to win some die rolls with this deck. 2 and 2. The curse continues. Hey, we're on the play. Okay. Again, this is the wrong saga for us to have in our opening hand, but this is a decent looking opener. We need to find one more land, and then we can really pop off. But even if we don't, we can foretell some stuff. Alright, land next turn, please, is the ideal. Mirror match? Our hand's real good if we can find a land. That's really, really unfortunate. And I think I'm gonna need to just Frostbite this now, because if I don't, and they double spell next turn, well, we're gonna have a hard time dealing with that. Sure. Oh, frustrating draft. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna foretell our Jarl so we can attack into a bigger creature next turn. Okay, they're taking a turn off to play the ring, but it looks like they have the Draugr's Return or whatever to get both their Berserkers back. Oh, maybe not? Or is it an instant? Maybe it's an instant. They can just do it at the end of my turn. We did find land number 3, finally. So Carve can help us find some lands, ideally. Yeah, they're gonna go Berserker into Berserker and trigger to make it a 3/3. Yep. Yep. We are finding our lands, though, thankfully. Yeah, I feel like it's just right to kill off their Berserker while I have a chance. Ah. Whenever you activate a boast ability, put a 1/1 counter on it, okay? Alright, no boasters, and they don't have any way to pump their Berserkers right now. We drew a land, so we can just pitch a land. Ooh, Rise of the Dreadmarn, interesting. Alright, I guess we're trying to race. We get a 3/3 back from our graveyard next turn. Jarl and Foretell lets us keep attacking in if they do play anything bigger than one of these 2/2s. Alright, the race is alive. What do you got? Other village rights, sure. Not necessarily a bad thing to see. Pass? So they probably have a squash in their hand. Yeah, as such, I don't even think I'm going to crew the Carve. I'm just going to attack with these. Pretty obvious, right? They have that many cards in hand, that much mana. Feed the Serpent, sure. That's annoying, because that exiles, which means we don't get the bonus token, but better than having our Carve run into that, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. I don't even think they can attack here. Pretty sure we just take the hit, right? Go to 7. Now if they're doing this... Oh, no, this doesn't even make sense. I can just... block, right? Wait, can I win? Let's see. What if I don't block? Play that out, crew. Yeah, that out, crew. I'm 1 short if I don't block, right? Yeah, I'm 1 damage short if I don't block. Okay. Wouldn't have had enough mana. So we can kind of bait them here, though, because if they don't block the carve, they die. I did not expect them to double block. Okay, we'll just let that happen then. Play Cavalry, hold up Jarl. That's fine. They have the same card we do. We just run out the Jarl end of turn as an attacker. Because even through a removal spell, they take too much damage. And then Provoke kills them. Okay, pass priority. Squash. That's fine. And now we provoke. All right. We've gotten to 3 wins. 4 wins is effectively your money back. So let's get one more win at least, because this format has not been treating me very kind. So let's just get to 4 wins. Come on, let's be on the play. Let's go 2-drop Berserker into the 3-drop Saga. That makes a Berserker. That's all I'm asking for. How hard could that be? Man, it's risky, but it's a keep. We have turn 2 Cavalry, turn 3 Carve, and then any black source in the first couple of turns is going to give us the curve we want. Oh, they kept a risky hand. I think I like actually attacking in here then. They kept a 1-lander with a couple sentinels. If I draw a swamp next turn, I think we're in really good shape. Even a land is not terrible because we can go Raven Wings, equip the cavalry, and crew the carve, but swamp next turn is the ideal. Come on, deck. We have to punish the opponent while they're stumbling on land drops, because if they start drawing out of it and I don't, we're gonna lose. They have nothing but spells in their hand. Oh, this sucks. That didn't actually add any mana until they found a snow land, but killing the Sculptor is effectively killing an extra mana source for the Sentinel. So they're going to be on black-green elves here. Thank God. Okay. This is crew 1. So it's just going to be Berserker plus Wings and pass. What you got over there? Nothing but spells. It hurts. It's or tell. Okay. I guess maybe I should be attacking the Carve-In. Because at this point, trading for one of their Jaspera Sentinels might actually be correct. to take him off the mana. Yeah, I think I like this play. They double block. I kill the Sentinel. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. So now we can go Aegon with haste next turn, and we do have 2 cards in our graveyard, so we're going to get a lot of decent value out of it. Actually, oh no, this has reach. I was going to say, maybe I just Aegon equip the wings, put them on a 2-turn air clock, but I mean, I don't mind them chumping with Sentinel. Just another Foretell. That's really good for us. Yeah, this is still just good enough. Aegon, haste, attack with 3 creatures. So crew and chump, I guess, is their play. Oh, they're gonna trade. Ooh, well that just fueled my Aegon even harder. And they're at 4. Let's see, I have 2 Berserkers. Yeah, looks like they're, I mean, I would have kept the same hand if they had a 1 land plus 2 Jaspera Sentinels. I would have made that same keep, just unfortunate for them. Okay, we got our 4th win though. We'll take it. And I have to go somewhere, so I might be in a wardrobe change when you get back. I don't know why I snapped. It's not like I'm... Snap, I'm in a different wardrobe. Alright, BRB. Well, for you, it'll be instantaneous. We'll be in the next match. One day, one of these wardrobe changes where it's going to be something fantastic and you'll be blown away, but all I did was very little. Anyways, here we are for whatever round this is now. We're on the draw. What did we do again? Yes, red-black Berserkers. Not a bad hand. We've got our Raven Wings, which is nice since we have, like, what, 3 of these Death Knell cards. Speaking of... Probably going to lead on these Death Knells and play the Skemfar afterwards. Actually, yeah, that'll work out nicely. We can go turn 3 Raiders Carve. And then on turn 4, the Skemfar Avenger can screw it up. Ooh, new game plan. Let's kill the Infernal Pet before it can get any counters. I think that's a better choice for now. Though that means we might have to delay our carve for a turn or 2. Doomscar Oracle. Alright, so they're on the black-white draw. Sorry, black-white 2-spell deck. I'm happy to trade with that. Did not expect them to take that trade. I mean, maybe it's a little bit awkward since I have Raven Wings in my hand to trade away one of the Berserkers before it does anything, but... Just double Foretell pass, okay. Did not hit a land. Let's go ahead and go Cavalry. They might have a Wrath, but if they Wrath, the Avenger's gonna let me draw a few cards back, so... Okay. Gotcha. Poison the cup. That makes sense. Double bottom. They're gonna pass. I mean, I don't see any reason not to just go Faithful, crew it with the Carve. Or rather, crew the Carve with it. And smack out, right? It's likely they're gonna have something here, but... Ah, that's fine. I mean, double Poison the Cup's really good, but we are way ahead on board right now. We even hit a land. Nice. Okay. Feeling confident. Still feeling very confident. Drew a squash. So let's go wings. Attempt to equip on the Berserker. And another removal spell. Hot damn. Okay. Don't think we want to trade any of those off. Coma's Faithful doesn't attack into the flyer since it's got first strike. Cavalry is worth more to me. Yep, I will take that trade if they're going to offer. Sure. Milled land and a couple spells. Milled... Aw, both of my sagas. That's not bad. They might just have a land in their hand left over, but... we take that and start smacking in the air. They're going to need to top deck something pretty fantastic to get out of this one, it feels like. I think it's better just to foretell one of the Jarls and pass, and then flash it out. Oh, they're missing a land for that. So they can equip to the Raptor, but then we flash out the Jarl and squash the flyer. Go from there. They're forced to chump the 3-2, so... good game. Alright. Not too shabby. I think up to P3. And up to 5 wins. Alright. Well, I was just happy getting to 4, right? So getting to 5, obviously a thrill. Maybe we can get a couple more and get the trophy. Alrighty, on to the next round we go. We're on the play. Ooh, we have the good Saga on turn 3, though I don't have a 2-drop, but we do have Demon Bolt to foretell on turn 2, so this hand's looking very good, especially if we can rip a Berserker for turn 2. Not quite. No complaints from where we are, though. Snowland, Pilfering Hawk. Ah, there's the Berserker we needed last turn. It's okay, we're still going to play out the Massacre, even though we don't maybe draw as many cards as we could have. Adder Shield Warrior, sure. Alright, so we get to draw 1 card here. And we're going to play out the Cavalry, because this is another Berserker, so with these 2 together, we're going to get 2 red mana next turn. Augury Raven. Okay, so let's lead off with a Bolt here. Fight here. That puts 3 cards in our graveyard. I kind of want to go Aegon Haste. I think that's pretty good here. I guess if I was going to make this play, I could have waited on the Frostbite and seen if they double blocked my 2-3 and gotten a 2-for-1 that way, but this seems alright. Alright, exile 2. Oh, that's a really nice draw. So let's kill here. They're going to have to chump the Aegon now. They're going to take 4, go to 6, and then we're going to have 2 cards in our graveyard for Aegon to eat again. So they can block and loot is what they're holding priority for. Nice. And the Shadow Sage here can ping them for quite a bit of damage. Like if we go Cavalry into Shadow Sage, that's a ping for 3. Also, giving the Koma's Faithful haste next turn. At 6 life, they're likely to have to block this. Okay, that's fine. We don't mind that. So we can just attack for 4, play the Shadow Sage, and that pings them for 2. Alright, hey, not bad. Well, that draw was very good for us. 6 and 2 now. One more for the trophy conversion, or one more for the sad 6 and 3. Let's do that again. Turn 3, Massacre. Maybe this time with the turn 2. Wrong one again. This hand's just bad anyways. Nothing to do until turn 4, really? That's a lot better. Wow, that hand's really, really good. So I guess I'm gonna play it safe and keep the 3 lands and pitch the Berserker. Now we can go Liberator this turn. If they play a creature to block, then great. We can shoot it with Frostbite. If they don't, we can make a 2/1 and just, like, trade. Actually, I don't mind them blocking here. And if they don't block, fantastic. Then we get a 3/2/1. Sure. Like, yeah, they can equip their Tormentor's Horn to the Cavalry, or Helm to the Cavalry and make it a 3/3 now, but I think that's okay. Because if we draw a land especially, we can just provoke it. Nice. Good. Just a little bit of pressure might be enough here. Plains. Aw, boo. They can shoot my Liberator with that. I don't think they're going to block here, but if they do, I'm happy about it. Then we're going to go Carve and pass, hold up Frostbite. And if they go for the equip, we can Frostbite them, get them good. I guess I'd rather shoot their lifelinker anyways. That's fine. Go Cavalry plus Foretell. Through the Carve. If we hit a land here, that's great. Nice. That means we can cast the Faithful and cast the Foretell reinforcements next turn as well. Ooh, okay. Hopefully they don't have the lifelink one. The Sustenance, I think it's called. That's still really gross, though. For 1 mana, they get... or for 2 mana, they get to equip a creature with +2/+2 in Trample. Yeah, this game's gonna be hard to win now. Oh, they're still attacking? Wait, what? They're trying to race. Okay. That's bold. So I gained 3 life here. So they don't have lethal. Though I did mill a bunch of nice cards. Damn, Vicious Return and Shadow Sage probably would have won. They can put me to 1, but they can't kill me, unless I did my math wrong. Nice. No, they can't attack. If they attack, they're dead on board. And then any 3-power creature wins, in addition to removal, or, I mean, feels like we're in a good spot. Close one. Okay. That doesn't do it, though. So, land pass. Alright, who's gonna top deck better? Not them. Crippling Fear. All of my creatures are berserkers. Wow, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. Creatures that aren't berserkers. And now we just go for it. Super nice. All right. Ooh, the comeback. I don't even remember what we started at, but we went 7-2 in the end, so nice little flashback draft here of this Kaldheim format. Like I said, as much as I love the 5-color snow deck, or the snow deck in general, sometimes you just gotta go beat down, and in beat down, in fact, we did. Nice little 7 wins. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you more. See you back for more tomorrow. Yeah, best outro ever.